welcome back to Mrs. P What's for Tea, and we are going to make stir fry for Mr. P for work and for me for my dinner tonight. So in here I've got the juices that came out the chicken when I just browned them earlier, so I've kept them for the stir fry. That's on the boiling plate heating up. And then I've got the sweet and crunchy stir fry mix from Aldi. I can't remember how much this was, but that's the only thing I've got for this. So let that gain a bit of heat. Around this bag. We'll add this bag and bob the lid on and let that cook for a little while. Going everywhere. Ooh. Well, there's more in that than I thought. So what have we got? We've got carrots, green cabbage, bean sprouts, white cabbage, red and yellow pepper, sweet corn and red onion. Now Mr. P does not like sweet corn, but there's very, very little in there, so you'll just have to pick it out. So I'm just going to let that take up those juices right down the bottom. Just give it some extra flavour. Then I shall add a little touch of water and bob the lid on. Then I've got 4 cooked sausages, I've got the cooked chicken, and I'm just going to take some rice out the freezer and that can go in, or I might even put noodles in. Are fried noodles a thing? Oh, I'm not sure. So that is just to let that cook away for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll add the meat in, because I'm guessing that that's going to wilt back a little bit. I've never used one of these mixes. I usually just use onions and peppers, but I just thought this would be a nice wee change. So we'll just let that wilt a little bit and then we'll come back to it. Okay, we're making progress. It's starting to wilt. So I have got the 4 sausages chopped. Oops, sorry Brian. I've got 4 sausages chopped, and I've got chicken from the chicken thighs that we made the soup with. I'm just going to add that in. I've taken the chicken off of the bones, taken the skin out, and just checked through it for any little bits and pieces that may be undesirable. And I'm just going to let that cook together. So I reckon we've got 2 or 3 portions here easily, and I'm going to add rice to it. So from 7 chicken thighs that I found lurking in my freezer, we'll have got a pot of soup. I'm going to add some chicken to that. We'll have got this fried rice, stir fry type meal, and I think we might have enough chicken for chicken pot pie filling. I think we might. So we'll see how we go. Or certainly I'll have enough chicken to freeze enough to do chicken pot pie. I might not make chicken pot pie tomorrow because I've got joint and beef out to roast, but we may put some in the freezer cooked and make chicken pot pie with that. So I'm going to add some of the chip seasoning to this, because that's what I like in stir fry. Here we go. So the chip seasoning is a blend of paprika, onion and garlic. So I'll just add a good sugar of that onto it and stir that in. So give that about 10 minutes, just for the flavours to come together. And then I will add the rice, which is cooked, and that will be another 3 meals complete, I would say. I think 3, maybe not. Definitely 2. I'm going to have this for my dinner tonight, and I think I'll maybe get 2 meals for Mr. P for work. So I'll be back with you shortly when the rice is ready to go in. Forgot to turn the camera on. So the brown rice that we cooked in the Aga 60 a few weeks ago, I'll link that down below how you do that. I have added in, and just going to give that another 5 minutes, and there we go. Chicken and vegetable fried rice, a few sausages in it. I'm going to have this for my tea, and I think I'll get 2 meals for Mr. P out of this. So 1 will go in the freezer and 1 he will take with him on Monday. So there we go. Lovely job. And I'll show you it plated up. And there we go, chicken, fried rice, vegetables, concoction is what Mrs. P is having for her tea. And I got 2 huge portions for Mr. P for work, so 1 I'll freeze and 1 he'll take with him on Monday. So chicken fried rice made with some stir-fried vegetables, and that is 3 big portions. Really pleased with what I got out of those 7 chicken thighs. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I'd love you to click the subscribe button and join the family. I'd love you to leave me a comment. I read all the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.